Yeah. So what do you want to talk about next? Love, hate? What you got?
All right. So I want to go over. So what we'll do now, we'll go over just a quick review of who's playing who in the NFL this week.
Sure.
I'll just run through that real quick.
We want to do a kind of pick 'em thing here?
Let's do it.
Got it recorded?
Let's do it. Let's do a pick 'em. I'm going to say that neither the Bucs nor the Dolphins will win this week.
Probably not.
Since neither of them are playing. As we said earlier, neither of them are playing. Make sure you don't accidentally shove one of them into your lineup. As I was checking this morning, Kyle was the only one who hadn't switched out a Buck or a Dolphin. But
I checked that on the way in.
But he's fixed that.
He's got it.
So for anyone else in any other league that happens to be listening to this, make sure you don't have a Buck or a Dolphin on your roster.
They won't score any points.
Yep. Tomorrow.
So. Oh wait a minute. Jay Cutler's a Dolphin. Never mind.
So tomorrow.
I saw this one thing. Sorry, I saw this one thing.
It.
It was a meme. It was like it had a picture of a hurricane. Then Jay Cutler. One of these is a disaster about to hit Miami. The other is Hurricane Irma.
That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
That's cruel. That's good. So tomorrow, Chiefs play the Patriots.
Oh, you want me to pick first?
You pick first.
Okay.
I'll read them, you pick them first, then I'll give you my pick.
I gotta go with realistic here. Patriots.
Yep.
I'm thinking in my heart that the Chiefs are gonna go in and take it and do it.
The Patriots, everyone's healthy, no one's suspended.
Yeah.
That means Tom Brady, everyone but Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Brandon Cooks are all going to be there, plus Danny Amendola, Chris Hogan, Malcolm Mitchell, their plethora of running backs that they have. Mm-hmm. They're going to score.
Yeah.
You just hope that the Chiefs can hang with them.
Chiefs, it might be the top five, one of the top 5 upsets of the year if they go in and do it.
Oh,
First game of the year. But my heart tells me the Chiefs, my head tells me the Patriots.
Yep. So I'm going to go Patriots there. On Sunday, the Jets play the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Yep, I'll take the Bills on that one.
Because let me see here. I don't know. I got nothing.
Because the Jets don't have an offense to speak of.
Yeah, really. Who's their quarterback? I don't know. Exactly.
I don't even
know.
I don't even know.
Who do they got?
They have Matt Forte. That's about it.
He hasn't been relevant in years. So, anyway.
Then we have the Jaguars and the Texans.
The Texans.
I'm actually going to say the Jaguars will win that one.
Really? How so?
The Texans have a good defense. I don't like their offense, though. And I do like the Jaguars' defense. And I think Leonard Fournette will be hard to stop. Leonard Fournette will open things up for the passing game should Blake Bortles decide to throw an interception. And then he will, and then they'll just keep running it with Leonard Fournette.
I don't think Leonard Fournette's going to do as good in his season opener. One, because he's a rookie, and I'll give you 3 more reasons. J.J. Watt. So
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. That's one of those fairly even. I got nothing against the Jags. Don't have anything against the Texans either, but I'll roll the dice on the Jags with that one.
Can we skip that next one?
Yeah, the Steelers.
Did you already pen me in? Or no,
the Steelers will definitely beat the Browns. Moving on, Cardinals at Lions.
Give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, definitely. I'll take the Cardinals.
David Johnson's going to make a big splash.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And the Cardinals have a strong defense, too. Mm-hmm. They have quietly one of the best defenses in the league.
Did anyone pick Carson Palmer?
Yes, Carson Palmer was picked as a backup, I believe.
By dadgummit, he was just with me, Andrew.
Oh, wow.
Love you, Andrew. Sorry.
Good job.
It says horsepower. I have to attach it to a name because I'm stupid. But yeah, picked him 136 in round 14. If I had the chance, I don't know. Maybe if I'd been thinking a bit more, I probably would have picked him up as a backup earlier.
Yeah.
But I think he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks.
I think he had He had a struggling season last year, but I think he'll do good this year.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to snag Andrew Luck as my backup quarterback to Drew Brees, so...
Oh, jeez. I think you're gonna be able to turn him into something else.
I think so.
He's gonna come back good.
Yep.
You'll have 2 QB1s on your roster. You'll need to get rid of one of them, turn him into something else.
That's
just my opinion. But then again, I came in last, so
that's why I picked him up.
Yep.
Was basically to plug in for the bye week and then be trade fodder.
Ah, okay.
So then that gives us the Falcons and the Bears.
Falcons. I think they come back with a vengeance.
Oh yeah, coming back from that Super Bowl loss, I think they come back hard.
Yeah, I think they really come back with a vengeance here.
Raiders Titans.
Raiders at Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Raiders.
I said Raiders for the same reason. I say it's even on offense.
Mm-hmm.
The Titans have good receivers. They have good running backs. Same with the Raiders. Good quarterbacks on both sides. I like the Raiders' defense a little bit more than the Titans. I think it'll be close, but I think the Raiders' defense will be the deciding factor.
Marshawn Lynch shows us, hey, I'm here to stay for the rest.
Right.
I'm here. I'm back.
I drafted Marshawn Lynch in round 3
I know
for
you
a
did.
reason. So
yeah, I think he's a QB1.
RB1, you mean?
RB1, whatever.
Yep.
You know what I mean.
I was gonna take Leonard Fournette, but I'm okay with Marshawn Lynch. Leonard Fournette.
I think Marshawn Lynch is a bit more of a safer bet because there's always that with rookies.
Yep.
You don't know exactly how they're going to do.
Ravens at Bengals.
Ravens, Bengals. Dadgummit. I should have gone over these beforehand. That might have helped because I'm doing these live right now.
Yeah, these are cold picks.
Yeah, I want the Ravens.
Interesting.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. I think their passing games can be a little better than the Bengals can take.
And Tyler Eifert's still questionable for that one, isn't it?
I don't know. To be honest,
I have the Bengals.
This is a great fantasy football league. Oh yeah, and such and such is this. I don't know. Who cares?
I do believe that Tyler Eifert is still questionable. I expect him to play, but there's always that possibility that he won't. He's still recovering from surgery and other injuries. So
yeah.
Eagles at Redskins.
Skins. Give me the Skins.
Yep.
I do think that dadgummit, what's his name? Quarterback, Eagles.
Carson Wentz?
I was going to say Carson Palmer. I knew it was Carson.
No.
I do think he's going to have a great year too.
I think so too.
In fact, I think he went undrafted.
Did he?
Yeah. I was looking at the waiver wire, and he was on there. He's rated as a QB 20-something right now, but I think he's going to have a good year.
Backup.
Maybe not a QB1, if anything, QB10, but I think he's going to have a good bounce back year here. But when it comes to the Redskins, I think that they've got all the necessary weapons to beat the Eagles.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And Carson Wentz is indeed a free agent in our league.
Yep. We'll see how long that stays. Mm-hmm.
He had a great start to the season last season, then kind of tapered off a little bit, but I say that he learns from that and does better.
Mm-hmm. LeGarrette Blount, running back for the Eagles.
I don't know what to make of him.
Me neither.
I think that the Eagles would be crazy not to have him be their goal line back, so I think he'd be in line for a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah.
But you never know. I just don't know what the Eagles are going to do.
And Bischoff picked him at 133, round 14.
I think that was a solid pick for round 14.
Yeah.
I mean, round 14, you want to pick a flyer that might do good, that might not.
Which is why you took the Bills D?
No, I took the Bills D specifically because they're playing the Jets.
Yeah.
That is why I took the Bills D.
Because the Jets got nothing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I sneakily picked up the Bills D in every league that I'm in for week 1.
We'll see how they do.
Yep. I mean, Defenses, we talked about it on our last recording. Defenses come and go.
Only 2 Jets were drafted. Bilal Powell at 83.
And Forte.
And Forte for you.
Yep, I picked up Matt
So
Forte.
that shows you how much confidence we have in the Jets.
Yeah.
But, okay, who's next?
What round did I take Forte? It was one of the last ones.
You
Honestly,
took
it was like
him
13 or something
in
like that.
round 12.
12?
I picked at 155.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 115.
I mean,
So.
I wanted another running back. I was looking at Jamal Williams there. He left the board.
Yeah, Christian.
So, yeah.
A lot earlier than I was willing to draft a backup rookie.
All right, so so
Whoa,
Eagles, Redskins.
1 sec here.
Well, so we may or may not, this may or may not be continuous. We noticed that the light was blinking, telling us our storage was full.
Production problems.
So production, still figuring
don't
things
worry
out.
about it. If
Still
there was a
figuring
break in
things
there,
out.
it's just, don't even worry about it.
If there was a break, we
Yeah.
were talking about Eagles, Redskins. Now we're going to talk about Colts, Rams.
Colts, Rams.
So if you missed something about Eagles, Redskins, sorry.
But give me the Rams, Colts, Rams.
You'll take the Rams?
I will take the Rams.
I will take the Colts, but that was a hard decision for me. If Andrew Luck was there, I would say Colts, no doubt.
Yeah.
With no Andrew Luck has been ruled out for this week. With no Andrew Luck, I still like the weapons that the Colts have. So I'm gonna say Colts there.
I think they're gonna bounce back. I think Todd Gurley's gonna run all over the Colts. Dadgummit, I'm terrible with names.
Jared Goff.
I think he's got the weapons necessary, and he's got a brand new toy in Sammy Watkins to play with.
Not to mention Cooper Kupp.
Yep. So I think they'll make a good debut, and they're at home. So
that's true. That's true.
Gotta factor that in a bit.
That's true. Speaking of at home, the 49ers somehow managed to win their openers, but this year their opener isn't on Monday. So the 49ers the past couple years have had fantastic luck when they play Monday Night Football and their opening game. They somehow just managed to win those games.
In their home opener or week 1?
And they're in week 1 and then on Monday Night Football.
Okay.
Whether it's home or away. This year they're opening at home against the Panthers. Who do you like?
Panthers?
Yep. I mean, the Panthers, there are a couple of players that make my love list.
I don't love the Panthers entirely. I still think they're going to finish 500 or round about there, 9 and 7, 7, 9, 8 and 8.
I think that the Panthers as an NFL team will still miss the playoffs, but I do believe that there are Panthers players that can lead you through your fantasy playoffs.
One of them's not Cam Newton, in my opinion.
Christian McCaffrey, though.
Christian McCaffrey, he's got the opportunity there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But again, like we were saying earlier, rookies don't know what's going to happen.
We'll see. Only time will tell. I'd say by week 4 we'd have a better picture of all these rookies.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Including, we've got 3 rookie running backs that are starting.
Yeah.
We got Leonard Fournette, well, like that I know of right now.
Leonard Fournette,
Christian McCaffrey, and
Kareem Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Dalvin Cook is also the starting running back for the Vikings. So 4.
I think out of all of those, Kareem Hunt is going to have the most successful fantasy year.
You think Kareem Hunt?
I say Kareem Hunt has the most successful fantasy year out of all of those.
Andy Reid does like to use his running backs. I would say it will either be between Kareem Hunt and Leonard Fournette.
Yes.
Just because the Jaguars don't have anyone who can throw the ball.
And it was literally said that I don't know who the Jaguars head coach is, but how many times do you want Blake Bortles to throw the ball? 0. He said 0. I don't want him throwing it at all.
That's why I like having their running back.
Just got some news about Le'Veon Bell about that in a second. But I still think Kareem Hunt has the best opportunity to be the number one running back.
The number one running back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let me pull that open here. But Panthers at 49ers. Who do you got in that one?
Panthers, definitely.
Seahawks,
Packers.
Oh, I've been saying this for a while. I think the Packers are going to win.
You think the Packers?
I think they are my heart. of course, says the Seahawks, but
another one. Your heart says one, your head says another. I'm sticking with my heart on that one.
Do you think the Seahawks are going to do it?
I think the Seahawks can do it.
I hope you're right.
I think they can. We'll see if they will.
Yeah. Seahawks have always struggled at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
They always start, 2-2, 1-3. So do the Packers, but it's the Packers
right
at home against the Seahawks
with all
who
their healthy
struggled
weapons
against the Packers. Yeah.
Yep.
So
it'll be. I hope it's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the Seahawks win it. I will not be surprised if the Packers take it.
Yeah, I think the Packers will do it. Don't worry, I'm pulling it up. So, yeah.
Giants at Cowboys.
Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys.
I'll take the Cowboys. If Zeke was not going to play, I might swing to the Giants.
Mm-mm. Oh, if Zeke were not playing?
If Zeke were not playing,
yeah.
but he is, Cowboys.
Yeah, he's totally playing. So, give me the Cowboys in that one. Le'Veon Bell, it's not news. Steelers coach Mike Tomlin said Wednesday that he fully expects Bell to be at full speed for Week 1 matchup versus the Browns, despite missing all of training camp and the preseason.
Yep.
So
the Le'Veon Bell's personal trainer that he goes to in Florida said that he's in some of the best shape he's ever seen Le'Veon Bell in this past offseason. So not too worried about that. I mean, if you stay in great physical shape, it's not a hard transition to go from great physical shape to great football shape.
Yeah.
If you're training with the guy that makes sure that you're good enough to do both.
And he's Le'Veon Bell.
And he is Le'Veon Bell. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna roll out of bed. He's gonna run for 200 yards against the Browns.
Against the Browns and fall back asleep. Maybe in the middle of the field.
He's gonna sleep run through the Browns defense like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
And Monday Night Football: Saints at Vikings.
Give me the Saints. I think Drew Brees makes a good makes a good impact here, and a Saint who used to play for the Vikings will probably be on a little bit of a revenge tour there.
He will be on a bit of a revenge tour.
But give me
he is the number 2 running back currently for the Saints, behind Mark Ingram.
Who?
I don't think that that's going to last for very long, but that is the current lineup.
Give me the Saints. I think they make a big splash there.
I like the Vikings in that one just because of defense.
Mm-hmm.
The Saints don't have a very good defense. They don't really have a defense to speak of.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings seem to have another good defense this year.
My heart's telling me they're going to have a downswing.
Yeah?
Kind of like what's his butt? I can't remember his name for the life of me. I'm terrible with names. Like Cam Newton. His name's right there on my screen. Mm-hmm. Just like Cam Newton, he had a swing down from 2015 to 2016. The Vikings had a great their defense had a great 2016.
Right, they were the number one defense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with you that they do have a swing down.
Something tells me that. My gut tells me that.
I am going to agree with you, but I don't think it will be enough to make them lose to the Saints. The Saints will be able to run the ball and score, but the Vikings will be able to do it more.
There's got to be some other stat about because Drew Brees loves the deep ball.
That's true.
He's got Ted Bleepin Ginn now.
Yep.
Who loves to catch the deep ball.
Yes, he does.
He's very fast.
He loves to get his hands there. Whether or not he catches it is a different thing with Ted Ginn.
I'd love to see the completion percentage against the Vikings on deep balls.
I would be interested to see that.
It would take a little number crunching, but we're going to do it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Yep, I would be interested.
Something tells me they didn't do a lot of that. I think they're a better run defense.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm not sure because I'm not paid full time to be a fantasy football analyst.
Right.
But,
don't get paid enough to do this, which is we get paid zero to do this.
We pay to do this.
That is true. Don't get paid enough to crunch those numbers.
No.
Broncos. So Chargers at Broncos.
It's in Mile High. Give me the Broncos.
Yep. I'll take the Broncos.
And their defense is stellar.
The Chargers quietly have a decent defense. They look to have a solid offense.
They've got a solid offense, but it's in Mile High.
It's exactly
Yeah.
the Broncos at home for the Broncos.
They've got one of the best home field advantages next to the Seahawks, next to the Patriots, next to
Yep.
the Packers.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is very hard to win in those places.
Mm-hmm.
So those are.
We only disagreed on 2, right? Colts and Rams, and
We disagreed on 3. We disagreed on Ravens Bengals. No, we disagreed Jaguars Texans, Ravens Bengals, Colts Rams, Saints Vikings, and Seahawks Packers.
so 5 out of 15. So
Yeah.
hey, that's good enough. So
That's-
that this isn't
that's
just
pretty
milk toast. Like right, yeah.
That isn't. It's not just like I agree.
Totally agree. Yeah.
And,
Because that's boring.
and the great thing about football, any given Sunday,
Any given Sunday.
or Thursday or Monday, depending on what day you're playing.
Yeah.
But any given Sunday, somebody can win.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can win.
Speaking of which, I don't know what you have next, but why don't we look at each matchup in the league?
That's where I was going to go next.
Sounds
so that
good
works
to
out
me.
perfectly.